Hey guys, TomBoy61, and welcome to Season 2 of Halo the Lone Wolves. Today we're going to be going over, well, all of the new things, including all of the new items in the shop that we can look forward to getting. There are some definite highlights in there, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But before we do that, let's go over the new game mode and some of my tips and tricks for this new game mode. So this is Last Spartan Standing. Think of it like Battle Royale Light. 12 people enter the new big team battle map, and everyone has 5 or 6 lives. 5 respawns, 6 total lives, and the last one standing is the winner. As far as leveling up slash upgrading your gear, well, there's sort of a linear progression system within the mode. Your points will get you to go through certain levels of weapon. You start off the match with a pistol and a disruptor. Then the next level, it replaces your pistol with a mauler. And what they essentially do is they upgrade your precision weapon. Then they upgrade the sort of spray and pray weapon. Personally, what I do is I wait until I have 300 points in the bank, because the combination of disruptor mauler, not exactly my favorite thing. So if you wait until you have 300 points, then what will happen is your weapons will be upgraded to AR and mauler at the same time, which is a lot nicer. To continue out the progression, that first level, like I said, replaces the pistol with a mauler. Second level replaces the disruptor with a assault rifle. The third level replaces the mauler with the commando carbine. The fourth level replaces the AR with a shotgun, and the final level replaces the commando carbine with the BR, which gives you a BR shotgun loadout, which is absolutely fantastic. You need 1850 XP in order to get to that final max level. You'll see that in this game right here. As far as earning that XP, well, you get 100 points for a kill, 50 points or 50 XP for an assist, and if you kill someone and it is their final life, they'll drop their AI core type thing. And if you spend the time to recover it, which is kind of like reviving someone in that attrition mode that we had previously, if you spend the time to do that, well, you'll get 250 XP, which is a huge boon, because that's essentially 2.5 of a kill in order to get yourself through, which is super, super nice. It is a nice way to kind of get progression, because it does absolutely encourage players to go out there and fight and win. Because with this current system, there could be an incentive for players to hide. This is definitely a nice way to do that. Once you get down to the final couple of players, the world map will start to squeeze down on you. Kind of like a BR. This is kind of like BR Light for this game. And it's a nice change of pace, and one that I've really started to enjoy. Like I said, my big tip for this one is don't instantly upgrade your things on that first playthrough, or that first pass through, just because for me personally, mauler, and especially with its nerf, mauler, disruptor, just not a fun combination. I'd much rather keep that pistol for a little bit longer. As far as other equipment, well, grenades and equipment are dropped around the map, as you saw right there. The overshield and the invis is dropped in those like drop pods. The other ones can be found spread out throughout the rest of the map. Just keep your eyes out for those containers, because those can be huge game changers at the end of the map, or at the end of the match, if you can kind of maintain and have an overshield or an invis in your pocket to help you with those late game engagements. So that's this new game mode. Like I said, it's quite fun. Let's now move on to something that Infinite is not shy of, and that is the bugs. Because guys, guess what? We have managed to maintain a couple, or I guess keep new bugs, or there are a couple of bugs I think you should be aware of. The first one is in Last Spartan Standing. When you lose all of your lives, it will be like, hey, you've lost all your lives. Don't worry, you can quit right now, and all of your challenges will still complete. It won't count as an ending early. Yeah, it turns out that's a lie. It's not working like that. So the earned cumulative score and games played, you have to stay to the very end of the match. They are working on trying to complete it right now, but that is what they've acknowledged is not working. I definitely had melees and headshots not carry over after matches finished. So my advice is, if you are working on challenges for this new game mode, because there's a separate little battle pass that does have a pretty sweet helmet and accessory and a nice pistol and sniper camo combos in there on that battle pass. If you're working towards that, just hang out and enjoy the rest of the game. That's what I'm just doing to be safe, because I don't want to play more matches than I need to. The other thing, as far as challenges go, that is bugged, and they are aware of it as well. Currently, you can get free-for-all challenges, and you may be like, oh, that's fine, because, like, we have Rumble Pit, that's 1v1v1v1v1, and we have Last Spartan Standing. Both of those are free-for-all style game modes. They should definitely count, right? No. I had, in the opener of my Battle Pass, I had 2 free-for-all challenges, and after playing several matches of both the new Oddball Vampire Element new game mode, which is quite fun, I will give it up to them. The new Vampire Oddball game mode, basically it gives you the one-hit kill on the Oddball and no movement penalty, and gives you a nice boost to shields when you get a kill, is quite fun. And also some Slayer matches, I made no progress. I was like, oh, this is just completely busted. Cool. So if you have challenge swaps waiting around, use them. If not, I don't know what 343 is going to do. I ended up burning challenge swaps, which is kind of unfortunate, because I don't like doing that, especially when they're easy free-for-all challenges like get some kills or cumulative score. That's nice and easy to do in those game modes, but here we are. So those are the 2 big bugs I think you need to be on the lookout for. So with all of that said, let's now just go ahead and enter and see all of the new shop items. I'll walk you through all of them. There are some pretty cool ones in here. So let's just dive on into those. First things first is the new armor coatings for Mark 7. We have Blue Ash right here. Nice blue. Then we have Grassroots, which is red for some reason. And then we have Gunsmoke Gold, which also, I like the mixtures here, the nice earthy tones. They do make it look good. The only new Mark 7 helmet is War Master. The only new Mark 7 chest piece that will be for sale is the Draken Ordnance Patch. Then we have the UA Chaka left and right shoulder pad, which looks pretty decent. The Epic Wrist of Project Street Sweeper. The Vapor Eagle, which just looks like a canteen for the side. Onto the new armor core and its coatings. We have Hammerhead Squadron right here. Then new Dynasty with the nice red shoulder pauldron, which I am enjoying. Then the only new helmet that you will be able to buy that's not in the Battle Pass is Lashuza, and this is its singular attachment that I believe will probably come in the shop bundle for that. Onto the only individual chest piece for it is TAC CMA M25. Then after that, we're going to head on over and take a look at the only individual shoulder piece, which is going to be that TAC one. So I'm feeling these will come together. The wrist of like a bandaged up wrist will be available for it, and these beautiful UA type GNY knee pads, which I'm going to want these. They look cool. These are the ones that have my interest peaked for the new armor core. Then we are on to the Eagle Strike core, which, this right here, Praetorian Zephyr, pay attention, because this is going to be the one that I absolutely buy. Ultramarine cores looking like the Warhammer Marines, then onto White Tiger, and finally onto the last one, which is Night Witch. Marines, the Zephyr, you'll see why we want that. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at those helmets. We have Kerberos right here, and its singular attachment, which is just a kind of metal plate to the top of it. Then after this, we have the Eagle Strike, just base one, and its singular attachment that will most likely be available for purchase. And then we have the Sky Marshal, which is straight out of the Rocketeer. Its singular attachment is just a little antenna off to its side, which is kind of funny. But like I said, all these releasing in Season 2. We have all of the shop items Season 2 Eagle Strike visors, which they look okay. Then we have the chest pieces. We have Wizard's Pockets, which is a fun just way to say that, and Jackknife, which looks like a huge just armor plate. Then we have the 2 shoulder pauldrons that will be available, Crab Shell, and the one that I will be going after, the Type 1 Defenders, because it just looks beefy and good, damn it. And that's what I want out of a nice shoulder pad. Then we have Liberty, the only arm thing, and the Cathera Battle Pad, the only wrist. Finally, on the hip, we have the canteen, and then we have these 3 sorts of knee pads. Bone caps, I think, personally look the best. Next, we're on to the AR. We have Battleship Haze. Then we have Airite Noon. then Deep Core Red, and then we have that Praetorian Zephyr. And those last ones are going to be ones that you are going to see repeated over and over for all the weapons. And just look how good Praetorian Zephyr looks. Oh my goodness. And here's Dark Gratua. It looks okay. And Vibrant Horizon. The BR is the only one that gets like kind of real unique ones this time around. But then each time we get to Praetorian Zephyr, and it just looks so damn sexy. That is the one I've already told myself it's probably going to be like the 2000 of the Halo coins, and I'm going to be dropping the money on it because look at that on the sniper. Look up at the scope and like the gold and silver and how the silver has been warned away. Show the gold. Oh, it just looks so sexy. That's the one. It's the one that I'll be going for. But yeah, as we go through the last of these weapons, you can go ahead and see just the last of the things. And like I said, Praetorian Zephyr, once again, the best. Next, we're on to the vehicles. And something we need to know about the vehicles is they have gone ahead and added a little bit of customization. Also, this Misty Drab and Cordovan Thunder kind of show up a lot. Cordovan Thunder looks nice, but Misty Drab is the one that's kind of stealing my heart. But 343 has done something absolutely spectacular, and we have to applaud them when they do things right. I think that is the important bit, is that we applaud and we say good job 343 when they do things right. And that is that all of the customization for the Warthog can now be carried forward to the Razorback and the Rocket Hog, which is absolutely excellent. It's kind of the cross cores that we wanted. Of course, cross core is something they said they couldn't do, but it sounds like they're going to start working their way. I think this season they said they've committed to getting the visors all working and then going from there, though I think the fracture cores will still remain absolutely separate. Hammerhead I want to shout out right here because it's one of the few that changes the canopy color, which is nice. Also, Alabaster Cognac right here. This reminds me of Mario Kart. It looks good. I'm excited, and I may go for this one just because it reminds me of Mario Kart for some reason. But going back to it, yeah, the Razorback and the Rocket Hog can now kind of take over any of the customizations that you may have bought for your Warthog. The ones that don't work, sadly, are like the ones that are mounted to the hood, like the Longhorn horns don't work on the Razorback just because the geometry of that hood is different. But like the cow catches, the bush bars, all of those carry over, which is super nice. I now have the cattle catch, the one with all the spikes on it, on there, and it looks absolutely sexy. But as we finish off with these, we can go ahead and just enjoy the last of the colors that are available. So yeah, those are all the new items that are going to be coming to the shop, which is absolutely nice. It's definitely a nice preview of what we had ahead of us. One other thing I want to shout out is if you go into the app right now, I think they were showing some of the Reach items that will be coming to the shop. This did happen last season as well. Things like the JTO helmet, you know, some of the stuff that we all know and love from Reach, but for some reason just weren't in the Reach Battle Pass. Sadly, no EOD. That's my go-to helmet, and they haven't shown us EOD yet, which is very sad. But you know, we got to live with what we have, and sadly, right now we don't have EOD. But some more of those pauldrons, like JTO pauldrons, Carter's like individualized pauldrons, those were in there. This popped up last season as well, so I'm not 100% sure if we should be expecting them or if they're just teasing us because it's just some sort of weird thing that has shown up in the app, and we just kind of have to deal with it, and it really won't be for sale, but they kind of want to tease us. Like, I feel like that could be a thing. We'll just have to keep our eyes out. For now, like I said, the new season's here. New map. I haven't been able to play it on Big Team Battle yet, but playing it through the new solo mode has been fun. And yeah, so guys, that's everything that you need to know about Season 2 so far. If you liked the video, go ahead, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. See ya.